Far more than we think. Making Sense of Spirituality by Angelo. Chapter 61. Show us a sign. Jesus must have become very disheartened during the course of his short ministry. He'd been travelling around, teaching and performing miracles such as manifesting food and wine, healing many people from disease and blindness, and even raising people from the dead. Yet he was still doubted. The Pharisees, or religious leaders, famously asked him for a sign, despite all that he had already demonstrated. He answered with yet more parables, and the rest is history. The Pharisees were blinded by their own egos and could not see what was patently obvious to the few followers who really understood. The signs of the reality of spirituality are all around us, yet none of us will believe it unless we experience it for ourselves. The trouble is, few of us will experience it because our egos will keep it from us. This is why the metaphor of blindness is so powerful. The blind man cannot see, however hard he tries, because it's simply not possible. The only thing a blind person can do is look within, and it's here that he finds the answers. Once the blind person discovers his own spirit, then his blindness is miraculously cured, and he's able to see. This is how it works. The spirit lies within, and once we find this treasure, everything else suddenly comes into view and makes perfect sense. There's no point in seeking salvation by looking externally, because we will never find it. This can apply as much to religion as it does to material wealth or other external factors. Spirituality is an inside job, and no amount of external devotion or achievement will do the job for us. So if the only way to have faith in spirituality is to experience it ourselves, then it must make sense to give it a go. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with a single step. So the Taoist saying goes. None of us can get anywhere unless we make a start. There's a lot of talk in spirituality about paths and journeys, and this can all get a bit tedious, but the concepts are nevertheless valid. Regular spiritual practice is the equivalent of taking steps along our individual paths, and the more we do it, the farther we travel. Only then do we begin to experience it working for us. Hearing about it from others doesn't bring us faith. The more we personally experience the signs, the more our trust grows in the path we have chosen, and our lives become increasingly spiritual. So starts the wonderful upward spiral to happiness and freedom. It's a journey of growth and progress towards spiritual perfection, but it's a journey that never ends. There's no point waiting for an external sign, because we will never see it, however hard we look. Once we awaken to our innate spirituality, we will see signs aplenty. In fact, the signs are all around us in every moment of life.